What's going on, everybody? I know it's been some time. I don't really post too many videos on here, but I want to give you an update on what I have going on regarding the drag car and the new RC car that you see in the thumbnail. First, on the new RC car, my Serpent is broken. Well, it's broken. It's been beat up. I want to get it ready for this year and do some drag racing. There's a lot of 7 scales going on. Eventually, I'll get back into that, but one car at a time. I got other things going on, especially the shop. I'll update you guys on the shop on another video, show you guys what cars I have there available for sale. But in today's video, I want to show you this new car that came out, and I found on Amazon. Somebody posted on Facebook on one of the RC Facebook pages. Somebody's already making custom parts for it. It's a 10 scale, and I was like, what is this thing? So since my Serpent is down, I just need something in between, and I figured, why not? I'll try this out. Plus, we also got a 5th scale car, so I'll show you that right now. I believe is a Rovan. It's not an HPI, but it's close to an HPI. This thing's really cool. Not much, it does run. We'll see how fast this goes, and then we'll get to it, but not gonna put too much time to this video right now on this car, but we will turn this into a drag car little by little. Here is a new car that's out. I think the name is Rlaarlo? Rlaarlo? I don't know. That's what it sounds like. Rlaarlo AK 917 roller. Here's the different models they have. Actually, no, I have the blue one. They have a red one, full carbon. Oh, this is the full. There's 2 full carbons, and then there's not a full carbon setup. And I believe they're coming out with a twin motor setup. So, and I know there's I think Beast Mode RC is selling another chassis for this, and wheelie bars and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm actually hoping I can do is just put that motor setup on this. So kind of wanted to see it. So this is what it come with. Let me zoom out of here. A little bag of stuff. Yeah, I got it from Amazon, so I'll put the link below for that. Here's a body, already painted body. I do like they have some new bodies. I think this is the Porsche body. If they have this in clear, I think if you go on their website, they do have it in clear. So if anybody wants to paint it and make it their own. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. The lights work. Look at that. Oh, it's got a little fan. Oh, wow. Pretty neat, man. They can't beat it. These other hobby companies need to step it up. Look at that. There's the car. Full carbon car. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I can see now. I think this is something somebody's making. The drive shafts already are 2 week, so that's not a big deal. There's a lot of companies out there modifying these. There's a lot of shake here. Wow, look at that. Does this come out? Can I take it out? All right, let me cut these off. All right, here it is, all taken out of the box. Look at this. How funny is this? There's a spare wheel. That is funny. So I guess it has rear tail lights on it. You can plug those into the receiver. Foam bumper here, full carbon. Maybe the new ones that these guys were making a lot stronger? I'm not sure. Oh, I can see. Or maybe you can put 2 batteries in it. So, motor mount. If I can put that other motor in there, maybe I might be able to, but we'll see. That other motor's kind of big, but you never know. Wow, the upper control arm is really beefy on this. Really beefy. I think this is a speed run car is what they really made it for. Suspension points where they're at. The shocks are really strong. They're aluminum. Carbon fiber shock tower. Upper chassis carbon, battery posts are carbon, some aluminum pieces here. I think they actually sell more aluminum pieces, probably not necessary for drag racing. Tires are pretty stiff. I'm not going to be using these anyway. So this, I don't know, maybe these can stay, depending on the body. Muffler setup, it's definitely coming off. The spare tire is definitely coming off. I want to use this for prep for sure. Gonna find somebody who makes these. I know these are gonna break or bend easily with some power, but it's pretty strong. Look at this. Chassis is not bad. This is technically what I want to get for the 748 is a wider chassis. This is what it needs. So that's what I'm interested in. It just covers the car, covers the motor, so the motor is protected a little bit better. The car's a lot flatter in the bottom. So, but I like it so far. One thing I really do like in the rear is the shocks. They're straight up, so it pushes the tire completely down compared to 748. It's more of a, I would say like a 75-degree angle or something like that. But these are, yeah, these guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they, hopefully the price don't go up on these when more people buy them. So, or if they want to, you guys want to reach out to me, I wouldn't mind being a wholesaler for you guys and get these sold. Lights are going to come off. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. I kind of like it. So that motor setup I don't have works. I have another one. I got a TP motor I can throw in here. But this thing is built for a big motor setup, and that's what it needs. It's going to look sick. Let's see what the body looks like. I think this is, I wonder if this is 200 millimeter. There's that. There it is. That's what it looks like. Man, it's a nice body. It's a lot. Let me take a look. So here it is, Carmen Ghia. Engine's out again for the millionth time, but that's part of the game. I've been trying to mount the wing. See the mounts over there. I got the window made because I really needed the window made to trim the wing, which I got that. That's perfect. It is sagging, which I already know because it's so big and it needs to cover that. I need to make the back half of this, but before I do that, actually I probably can do it and then see, because the radiator, I did have it between the engine and the tire, and I feel like that's a huge safety concern. So I'm gonna actually put it behind, or essentially in front of the engine, because the engine faces this way. Throw it right here and maybe try to still block it with the wing setup. So the wing's gonna all be a huge one piece. It's gonna just take 2 people to take it off when I need to, which is probably gonna be all the time. But maybe I'll find some braces or something to get this up. So once it's up, it'll clear the window a little bit better. And the reason it's so big too is because, you know, compared to a flat 4 engine, you know, this 4-cylinder upright is just gonna, it sticks up so high. Plus the intercooler piping we got going on and stuff. So, but it's almost there. You know, once I get the transmission in, I can put this in one more time, mock everything up, scratch the chassis because we've got to paint it again, put the holes in the window for the intercooler piping, whatever else it needs, and then start doing the side window setup, the front window, and then essentially just all the body work. And then we get that taken care of. But this is what it looks like. It's still there. It's all there. It looks kind of cool. Hopefully we can get in the track this year. If not, it's okay. Next year's wouldn't hurt. But she's getting there. It just takes time and, of course, moolah to get there. But once I do the side windows, I got to get a bender or to do the rod for the windows because there's no window trim or whatever you want to call it. But to mount the window on, so I have to make one with the rod, weld those tabs on, get the window on, a couple other things. Once we start doing the body work on here, we're going to try to do it on the car or off the car. If we do it off the car, I can actually get everything done on the car without the body being here. I have to do some stuff with the cage, get the fire extinguisher, the fire suppression system set up in here. A couple little things. I got the front brakes done. I did sell the rear brakes that I'm going to do all Chevy all the way around. I got those in a box right here, the new ones. It's going to be Chevy bolt pattern. Even though it's Volkswagen, but yep, almost there. And then really the front end is going to be the last thing of body work because it's going to take a lot of work. I did do something. I bought a little steering wheel extension, a new steering wheel because I needed it to come out. I was hitting my knees. It's still closer, but it's better than where it was. And a couple other things here. So hopefully by the time I'm there, Fuel Tech is still around with their system. I can still use it. But here's the motor. Things I gotta, what does the motor need? I don't know yet. Well, I kind of do. Bigger injectors, new throttle body. I don't want that one. I'm going to use one possibly from a B series Honda. And I mean, the engine doesn't know what throttle body it is. I just tell it this is the size. And the reason I want to do that, because that TPS sensor is a lot easier to buy because it's still relevant. A lot of people still use them. And if in case I need to go to auto parts store, it was really hard to find this TPS sensor and it's not working. So I'm gonna do a Honda one. It's okay. 70mm throttle body, because that's what I have on here for now. Bigger injectors, new turbo manifold, maybe go T4. I mean, I should right now. I'm doing it, or leave it and try to see what happens, but I'm definitely gonna overspool that. And a new oil pan that's baffled, and possibly figure out, once I do that with the motor plate, where the alternator goes, get a mechanical fuel pump and see how I can mount it on here. I saw somebody do it back here, but I think that's going to be a pain in the butt. So I think I'm just going to do a belt-driven one and then see if somebody can make me something to bolt it on, the small pulley, or I don't know. We're going to figure it out. So a couple more things, a couple $1,000s in that. Probably not, maybe, yeah. So mechanical fuel system is probably going to be $500 to $800 for that pump. Run a couple lines going towards it. I'm going to keep the electronic one to prime it. Baffling oil pan, I think. I haven't looked into that. I know Eurotuning sells it. It's around, I can't remember, a couple $100. And then try to find somebody. I know somebody that's going to custom make a new turbo manifold. Essentially the same. I'm just going to send them this one so they copy it, so everything fits. And then I just got to let them know if I'm going to go with a bigger turbo, hot side, and then do that. So anyway, back to RC car. Let's see how much I can do on it today. Well, I can see I already have taken the whole thing apart. I want to change the gear. It does come with the metal spur gear, but the pitch is too low for what I need to do. Took the battery tray out. Don't want it. But this cup for the dry shaft just doesn't want to come out. It's such a pain. So I'm going to take the whole thing off. Actually, probably take a look at the fluid in here and try to take this thing out. All right, quick modifications done on our Rlaarlo chassis. TP motor, 5250 kV. I got the Mamba X Castle, Savox servo. I'm going to use my FlySky radio, which is really great. This car is going to be, I'm going to drag race it for right now, and then we'll do some speed runs after. Got some foam tires on because I know that's what's going to need. I talked to some of the guys on Facebook, so they said the car's pretty stout the way it is. Here's all the extra parts I took off. We don't need those where we're going. Some rubber tires, some fake caliper stuff that was actually holding the foam tires from moving. This car does come with a metal gear. I think I said that already. And a couple other things, pinion cover and all that kind of stuff. So I changed the pinion on here and the spur gear, which was a pain in the butt, but I did take it apart. I'm going to leave the oil the way it is on the shocks and the diff and see how that goes. If it needs more, I will probably put $1 million up front. I doubt there's $1 million up front. They come with a spool, that'd be really good. The only thing I don't like was, as of right now, was I was trying to change to these metal hex nuts, brake hubs or whatever you want to call them. And they wouldn't work because the pins on these cars are really small. This used a little thicker pin. So I'm sure you can modify it, but that kind of sucks. So the disc brakes, I had to still use the disc brakes. They look kind of strong, so we'll see. Hopefully they don't strip, but it doesn't look bad. It's not like you're gonna see them anyway. So we'll see what happens. And next, solder this to the ESC. It's already set up on my remote for another car I had, and put a battery on it. See what happens.